how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. When I first came to Cherokee Village 16 years ago, I wasn't sure how long I would be here. I didn't plan on staying forever, but somewhere between the peaceful mornings on the lake, the sound of the wind through the trees, and the incredible people I have met here, this little corner of Arkansas became home. Today I want to share exactly why I stayed and why so many others fall in love with this beautiful place. So let's talk about what you can experience here in Cherokee Village. My main reason for moving here initially to Cherokee Village was because of my dad. He had had some health problems and he needed me to come and help him with his business management. So he requested, encouraged, demanded that I come. So with his mentorship and my dedication to my business development, I really had a chance to grow and establish myself and build up my investments. Now, since I moved here, of course, I've been helping my dad out, but I've also raised 2 kids and help with my grandkids now. So both that business investment and my family definitely keep me rooted to the area, but there are so many more things I love about the Cherokee Village and surrounding areas, and that's why I think you'll enjoy it also. The first thing that hooked me right away was the natural beauty. And people that come here and look at this place agree with me. There's so much trees, there's so much green. I wonder how much Ireland looks like, because that's what people always say, how green it is. And Cherokee Village isn't just scenic, it's peaceful. You can be on the water at sunrise, and that's really where you're going to enjoy the peace the most. Now, between our 7 lakes, the rivers, the rolling Ozark hills, it really feels like you're kind of living in a painting. Now, we just have 7 lakes in Cherokee Village, but our surrounding towns, Horseshoe Bend, Hardy, and more, have lakes as well. So we really have a high water table, so there's many communities in our area that you can enjoy that waterfront living. I enjoy walking my dogs, and it gives me a chance to enjoy that nature a little bit more because I can see all these places that haven't been developed. Plus, we see plenty of wild animals as we're walking along, deer jumping across the road, squirrels. And then I can still go and enjoy a cup of tea on my back deck, my screened-in porch. So it's not fancy living, it's just beautiful. It's very simple living. And that's what I love too about this area, is that where I not walk my dogs, there's not necessarily people. I try to get away from the houses and the people and the dogs and the cars. So just within a few minutes, you can feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you are still in town. With 17,000 acres in Cherokee Village and only a 5,000 person population, there's still plenty of room to breathe. And so you really still get to enjoy the nature. It's not house on top of house, even in the middle of town. Now, in most places, your neighbors don't necessarily know you. They may not know your name, they may not even wave or acknowledge you, but here neighbors become like family. For example, we've had a lot of spring storms this year. We did have some tornadoes down south, we've had hailstorms, and just sometimes we have high winds. So it's really great to know that you can have a neighbor nearby that will help you, maybe if you had a branch fall down on something. Or my friend Lauren, she brought me tomatoes from her garden. Or there's always somebody organizing a community event, not only to help somebody out, but also to have something for the neighborhood to do. So Cherokee Village really has that spirit of kindness and compassion. People come together for things like fundraisers, local rescues, we have animal rescues, we have domestic violence rescues, even neighborhood cleanups. They had that last weekend where they go around the whole community and pick up the roadside trash. Not because they have to, it's just a volunteer effort because they care about the community, how it looks, how they take care of it themselves, and the community take care of it. So the community makes you want to put down roots and stay a while and really get involved. Now, I can't talk about staying here without mentioning just the general lifestyle. It definitely gives you room to relax and breathe. That's one of the biggest things I noticed when I moved here, that things are much slower here. I'm kind of gotten used to it, so I don't notice it so much, but life does slow down here. So that way you can actually enjoy your life. Now, if you're an outdoor enthusiast, we've got you covered. Everything from golfing, fishing, kayaking, swimming, boating, skiing, or even things like the farmers markets are great ways to go and do things in the community. But if that's not your thing, just sit on your deck on the back in the evening and you will get to enjoy the quiet. And that's what you're actually going to be able to enjoy, the quiet. You're going to hear the nature, you maybe hear the water, hear the animals. So it's not about rushing around or keeping up with the Joneses, it's about actually living well. I've heard plenty of retirees tell me that they think it's like a vacation here because It's a place that you always thought about coming to, and lots of them end up just staying. And even young families who love that their kids can actually play outside safely. Or for me personally, I walk my dogs daily. Most of the time I walk them in the morning because that's when it's the coolest, but sometimes my schedule doesn't allow it, so that I want to walk in the evening. I don't have to worry about walking my dogs in the dark because it is a safe place here. Now that really gives you the balance between peace and activity that's just right. Now, if you're enjoying this video and love hearing about what life is really like in Cherokee Village, make sure you comment below about any of your visits, or if you own here, what you love about it. I'm Laura Clute, the principal broker of Ozark Realty, and I share real estate tips and give you a closer look at lakefront living in the Cherokee Village area. So I'd love for you to continue to be part of our community. Now, affordability is another big reason that I've stayed here. If you know me at all, I like to save money. I'm a pretty frugal person. But oftentimes when you're looking for affordability, it doesn't necessarily match beauty. But here it truly does. You can own a home on or near the water, or maybe just get a little land outside of town, and you're still going to be able to live comfortably without breaking the bank. Now, even other than actually making the house payment, the rent, the mortgage, whatever it is for you, the property taxes and the cost of living is also manageable too. Like, for example, the homestead credit, they keep increasing that every year, so that's good. It's a credit. Now it'll be up to $600 in 2026 because that reduces your tax burden. And this way, by having that low cost of living, it gives you the lifestyle you dreamed of. So me personally, I'm able to do what I want to do without having to worry about paying all those bills. So a lot of people from around the country are moving here as well, because instead of just talking about living that lifestyle they've dreamed, they're actually able to do it here. And if you're looking towards retiring because you'll be on more of a fixed income, your retirement dollars are going to stretch farther. So you'll finally be able to own a home without sacrificing your quality of life. I love that there is a perfect mix of all seasons here. Now, I came from Northeast Iowa, so we had all 4 seasons there as well, but it was much colder and not as warm. And so if you're farther south, you might like that it's a perpetual summer and you never get the winter, and you might like being farther up north where it is cooler and you get more snow. But I like the changing seasons. Right now we're going into autumn, so it's a little more crisp and inspiring. That autumn colors, especially if you can get out on the boat and enjoy those changing colors, it really is beautiful on the lake. Unfortunately, this year we haven't got a lot of colors. It kind of went from green to dead because we had a drought. But then once we get into winter, we usually don't get too cold, but usually every year we get a little bit of snow, which is what I like. And then most homes have a fireplace that you can cozy up to get that chill off. And then before long, you know that it's time for spring already. Everything's blooming, everything's beautiful outside, and then we warm up for summer. And if you you're okay with a little humidity and a lot warm, then you'll like summer too. And that's what I like. I just like that it's always changing. I can recycle my wardrobe and get a chance for the outside to reset too. And that helps me remind myself to slow down and really appreciate those moments, because before I know it, it's gonna be winter and autumn's gonna be over. So it really never gets boring here with the landscape. It'll literally transform every few months. Last but not least, something I didn't expect when moving here is a sense of peace from belonging. Over the years, I've watched this place really grow and change and develop, but that small town heart has stayed the same and really developed also. So there's something grounding about waking up, feeling like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And being an active member of the Heart of United Methodist Church also gives me the opportunity to make more connections and really return that heart to that community. And it helps that I wake up to the sounds of the lake, feel that slower pace, and I also have those friendly faces at the grocery store. So it all adds up to the kind of contentment that's hard to find anywhere else. After 16 years, I can honestly say I didn't just find a place to live, I found a place to belong. Cherokee Village isn't just where I live, it's home. And if you ever dreamed about living someplace where community and nature and peace all come together, this might be the place for you too. Now today I have a home, a community, a business, and a life that I genuinely love. So it's taught me that the best place to be isn't always the one that's trending online. Sometimes the best place to be is the one that allows you to be truly yourself. So if you're thinking about moving to the Cherokee Village area or just curious about what life is like here, Check out this video I did where I talk about all the things to do in our area. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.